A police manhunt is underway for a man who was injured during a shootout with police at the Bryanston Parallel medium school, and the world's most luxurious ocean liner, the Queen Mary 2, has anchored at Cape Town's V&A waterfront. I'm with the latest news update. A police manhunt is underway for a man who was injured during a shootout with police at the Bryanston Parallel medium school north of Johannesburg. Police were called to the school after security guards noticed a suspicious car in the parking area. Security was already tight at the school after several incidents. Abongile Dumako is at the school.
A number of police vans are at the school following a dramatic shootout this morning. Security at the school had alerted police after noticing a suspicious black Subaru around the school. When police arrived, a shootout ensued and the man was injured but still managed to escape in the vehicle. Gauteng Department of Education spokesperson Charles Pahlane says security has been beefed up at the school before today's incident following several attacks on parents. Meanwhile, schooling is continuing as normal. Abongile Dumago, SABC News, Bryanston.
South Africans can brace themselves for a tough year ahead. This is the view of Brait economist Colin Garrow, who says a rise in personal tax or VAT could be on the cards. He says after the review of South Africa's economic outlook by ratings agencies such as Fitch, it will become more difficult to borrow money on international capital markets. Garrow says government's biggest challenge is to fund the growing number of people receiving grants, while the tax base is shrinking due to the economic crisis in the Eurozone. On the interest rate front, he does not expect any movement soon.
The outlook for the year is somewhat cautious. The prospects are not as encouraging. I cite to what we had in 2011 and for that matter in 2010. So I think confidence would be key this year, and certainly that seems to be quite fragile at the moment.
Business owners at Verulam, north of Durban, have expressed deep concern for their safety after a paint factory was engulfed in an inferno late Sunday night. Now, a neighboring factory owner says they should consider moving the paint business to another location, preferably an industrial area. Mohammed Essa, director of food company Freemax, says this was not the first fire-related incident to affect the site, which is also a residential area.
On the previous occasions where his factory burned and they rebuilt it, they had to get our consent. And you know what, we are neighbors, so we were a bit fine with that. But now it's a great concern because 3 times in a couple of years, it's something to get concerned about. And these kind of factories need to be put away from the residential areas. This is quite close. If you come to the factory, there's houses not even 100 meters away from it.
And lastly, the world's most luxurious ocean liner, the Queen Mary 2, has anchored at Cape Town's V&A waterfront. The liner is the largest ship ever to enter local waters. It boasts 15 restaurants and bars, 5 swimming pools, a casino, a ballroom and a theatre. The megaship has arrived from Walvis Bay in Namibia as part of a world tour. It docked at the waterfront despite an order from the Home Affairs Department that all passenger ships arriving in Cape Town should dock in Table Bay Harbour. Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, Option 1.